is up? What is happening? I hope everybody's doing well. So we got GMTB, it looks like here. Looks like we've got a little international alliance, it looks like. So we're on path 9 for the first war of the season. Let's see, how do I want... you'll see the fights later on. But for the most part, it went really well. Come the mini-boss, there were some struggles. And we'll get to that, we'll get to that when we get to it. But the first note up here, we got a 5-star skill on Duped. Not really worried about who this is. I'm running Suicides right now, but for these early nodes, I actually like to run Suicides for war. It just ends fights super fast. I know it's not necessarily in style, but like it just depends on what champs you're running, of course. You're running a Void, probably not going to run Suicides. Now, Sparky, on the other hand, I mean, most of his specials are kill shots anyways, so, okay, so we've got an, enhanced poison node, so you see a 4-star science, and it could only be one thing. I was surprised to see 4 stars. With an alliance who has a war rating of they've got it's like 2,900. It's up there. I mean, they're definitely Plat 1. I guess they could be Plat 2, but putting 4 stars, man. I mean, look at this PI. So I'm not really worried about this one. We're just kind of cruising through this. With Gwenpool, just gonna let him bleed out. So those are kind of the first couple fights here on Path 9. Not the most exciting path, but let's see if we can spark things up a little bit. Okay, going in here, and wow, another 4-star science. It's either, when you see 4-star science, it's either gonna be A-bomb or Electro. And we already saw an A-bomb, so we know this is going to be an Electro. It's a bleed immune, but with Suicides, Gwenpool still hits quite strongly. I think we're gonna, bait out an L1 here. I guess I wanted to be careful about punishing that. Maybe wasn't sure why, but quick work of that one. All right, so let's check out the last few fights of this war. Okay, so we've got a 5-star unduped Mystic, which is definitely going to be a with those charges you see, it's going to be probably Mephisto. You're definitely not going to see an unduped Morningstar. And man, some of these placements, it makes me feel like this alliance possibly faced a lot of tankers, like a lot of alliances who were tanking in some manner, lowering their alliance war rating, which allowed these guys to get to a pretty beastie war rating. Because I mean, we saw you're going to see there's going to be a double Medusa. There was doubles all over the place. We got an unduped Mephisto. So, anyways, moving on. We're gonna check out, getting to these interesting notes here. So let's go check those out. Okay, so I was pretty sure this was gonna be a Iron War Infinity Man. I make a mistake right here. I know I'm gonna be using Gwenpool for the next fights, but I do not pot her up before I use these boosts, which is... God, I've made this mistake before, and it's such a rookie move, man. So we're gonna go big here because I'm planning. I mean, you'll see whether that works out or not. But I'm planning on going mini boss and boss. There's a Medusa boss that I'm planning on taking. So we actually put on a 200% tech 200% tech boost, power boost. So we go on in here, and it is an Iron War Infinity Man, but it looks like it's just a rank 3 Iron War Infinity Man. So I'm like, oh, okay. That changes things a little bit. I'm not too stressed now, I guess, right? So we're just gonna, I did play this quite a bit. I dueled an Iron War Infinity Man quite often, quite a few times, I should say. And yeah, I think we're just gonna throw an L2 here, and that should, yeah, we get a crit there. We've got a nice couple shocks going on, and he just dies. That's a pretty easy fight. Iron War Infinity Man, I mean, of course, I'll probably eat those words in the future, but at least at the moment, I feel pretty comfortable with him. But I've said I feel super comfortable with Medusa, and yeah, let's go check those fights out. Okay, so I actually put Suicides back on because I'm going to be using Gwenpool for this fight and the next fight. I've still got my boost active. I'm going to drop, I think, an invulnerability boost on. Yeah, I should drop an invulnerability boost. I think I would. So I think my only excuse here is it is about when I was taking this fight, it was like 1:30 in the morning, I think. And man, when I'm up that late, and I've been playing all day, like I've been grinding all day, I've been working all day, and I dueled Medusa a bunch of times, but honestly, like, my reaction time is just like, it's not there. There are just some things that I miss, you know? And of course, I think there were probably better options than a Gwenpool for this node. But like right there, I hit into a second time, which is crazy. So it's weird. And I don't know, man. I just feel, I don't know, I don't feel as confident this late. As you can see, I think there was a bug there where she doesn't consume all of her Furies. And here's my first mistake. I pushed her to an L2. I should not have done that. And now I'm backed into the corner. Now I should have used my L3 there, which I don't. I'm trying to bait out this L2, which is super dumb. Now I'm like, okay, well, now I'm going to eat an L3, but I have an invulnerability boost, but she hits me twice, so I've got one invulnerability boost left, and it's gone. And I screwed the pooch, and it's over. I should have just popped that L3 right away when I was stuck in the corner. I could have eaten an L3 from her with my invulnerability boost, but in my greediness, I guess you could say, I really screwed the pooch. Now, Gwenpool's SIG ability, I will survive this, but, you know, there's only so much you can do now. I mean, I definitely was trying to, you know, see if I could salvage this situation, but I think, I'm not sure how well that's going to work out. We're down to a minute. She still has quite a bit of health. I mean, it would have been a tight squeeze anyways. I don't know if I would have timed out, but man, you can tell, like, doesn't really seem to be much of a downtime with those living strands. So I don't know if that's, am I missing something? I heard some talk of a bug, but I only thought that was when you, like, procced the living strands, but it seems like those were just up. Now, there wasn't going to be any backup for my path. That was definitely going to be for somebody else. And I was like, oh, okay. Sparky can for sure handle this. Like, got like 61,000 health. That's nothing, right? Well, like I said, it's super late. And, man, I get parried. Luckily, I have the invulnerability boost. But, oh, man. This sucks watching again. I hate it. Just getting hit by heavies, my reaction time's just all slow. Throw a heavy! Wrecked. Ah! So, this is frustrating. But she's not done yet, so we got to get her down. So let's make this happen. So we got to bring Gwenpool back up. But man, wait till you see. We need, man, Kavam needs to come out with some pots that are worth more than 6K. It's really not that much, dude. Look at this. It takes about 6, 7 potions to bring Gwenpool up to full health. I don't know, man. Especially with 6 stars coming out. You know, those guys are going to R2, crazy health pools. Man, we need bigger pots, Kabam. So I pop another invulnerability boost, and like, man, this is just like what I get for. I guess this is what happens when I fight super late. You know, 1:30 in the morning. Like my decision making is all messed up, and I get intercepted there. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Just watching this is making me a little frustrated. Parry didn't work, or it didn't register my parry, I guess. Now we're stuck in the corner again, and I'm like, well, awesome. She throws her L1, and I'm like, Jesus, thank you. Intercepted again? Like, what is happening? How am I going to be able to salvage this? L2, crit? It crits. And I was like, okay. 2%, and I was like, all right, L1, please crit, please crit, please go. Oh, good heavens. So I survived this fight with 1%, and yeah, so that's all I'm going to do for this war, though. That's all. There's no way I'm going to be able to bring Gwenpool back up to full health. I've itemed out. Yeah, man, I mean, it's just, I think it was just because it was super late, man. Just playing like a butthole. Basically, I mean, we all have, you know, we all have bad times, but sometimes I feel like I say that a lot. Usually we are our own worst critic, aren't we? But first war of the season, so no worries. We did take the win, and you know, all you can do is just take this and try to learn. Definitely a good lesson not to be doing alliance, you know, not only alliance war fights, but really important. You know, mini boss fights at 11, you know, or 1:30 in the morning. Really got to make sure you do those kind of fights when you're fresh, you know, not when you've been grinding arena for hours and hours and hours and your brain is mush. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm really excited to be recording a lot more Alliance War videos. We got a bunch more to come for this season. Very exciting stuff. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll check y'all later. Peace.